Hello, we are Matthew and Megan Miller, the founders of Rise Energy Systems, developing remotely deployed solar arrays. Our advisors and our sponsors are seen here.
So why do customers need ground-mounted, remotely deployed solar arrays? Let's consider residential solar as a whole. Residential solar is primarily roof-based rather than ground-mounted, as customers do not want to give up use of their land. In the US, solar panels need to be mounted on south-facing roofs for optimal efficiency. Phoenix, Arizona is one of the best solar markets in the US. In this neighborhood, you can see 4 out of the 14 houses have roof-based solar installed, all on south-facing roofs. Compare that to this neighborhood, 24 houses, all with east-west roofs, and not a single one has installed solar. This is the problem residential solar is facing. According to NREL, 61% of the US buildings are not suitable for an average-sized roof-based solar array, whether due to improper roof orientation, pitch, or size. Ground-mounted solar is a natural counter to that, but customers generally do not want to sacrifice their land for solar generation, causing them to miss out on the opportunity to own solar. According to NREL, this market segment is up to 60% of the property owners in the US.
These customers will benefit from ground-mounted, remotely deployed solar arrays. The system does not depend on a suitable roof and retracts when not in use to allow land to be used for other purposes. Customers will get to use 200 square feet of solar panels while only sacrificing 30 square feet of space for the container. These animations meant some panels for clarity, but the full 4 kilowatt system will use 11 panels.
Here are some potential uses for the Rise array. On the left side is the residential use, showing some of the east-west roofed houses from earlier. The orange box is a scale representation of the stowed unit, while the blue shows the extended unit. By giving up a small corner of their property, they can own 4 kilowatts of solar generation. Buildings with rarely used parking spaces also benefit from this innovation. The average Walmart has 985 parking spaces, many of which are rarely used. 4 stowed Rise units fit into a single parking space. On the right, you can see an example of a 32 kilowatt array that only sacrifices 2 parking spots.
Rise Array adds values in a number of ways. The system can retract and allow the land to be used for other purposes. The panels will also retract during high winds, so less structural racking will be required, driving costs down. Instead of having an installation crew on your roof for 3 days, the system is simply dropped off at your house and wired into the system, dramatically reducing installation costs. Soft costs are also reduced, as the roof no longer requires inspection and no building permit is required. The system cost is estimated to be 20% less than traditional solar. The system is much more mobile and can be moved between locations.
We have achieved all 4 of our goals from the Ready Prize phase. Our small-scale, functional prototype is complete. Segura Solar is our local solar partner. They have offered equipment and advice throughout our iterations. We have 175 signed letters of customer interest, surpassing our goal of 50, and we are now involved in 2 startup incubators. Our set goals include completing a full-scale prototype, onboarding a commercial partner, receiving 10 letters of intent to purchase, prototype testing, and full patent filing.
Here is a 4x speed video of our half-scale prototype. The panels initially start stowed in an accordion-style configuration. The drive wheels pull the system forward while a pulley system lowers each set of the panels to the ground. The final 2 dummy panels move the solar panels beyond the shade of the container. The prototype is battery-powered, and these batteries are charged by the solar panels. The full-scale prototype will have 11 total panels, but the size of this prototype is limited by the size of Matt's living room, as COVID-19 has not allowed us to work in larger prototyping areas. Stowing the system into the container is the same operation but in reverse order. This is a patent-pending modular system that will work with any number of panels.
Previous slides show that there is significant upside with this design. There is a large market of solar customers with unsuitable roofs, and our system will be cheaper than comparable traditional systems. Rise has positive design feedback from local solar installers and solar industry engineers. Increased funding will allow Rise to continue to innovate and progress to a full-scale prototype. Thank you.